This weekend I'm heading to the Formula One in Melbourne.
In this life I gotta get rich, I can't be broke. I was asking favours and everyone telling me no. Wait till the tables turn, we'll see who stays or goes.
Welcome back everyone to Behind the Brand with Finance with Nav. I'm currently at the Adelaide Airport. We just pit stopped at our Flex Fitness equipment store in Parafield. Everything's rocking over there. The team's doing amazing. Dima is a store manager there and is pumping it. So just before, I want to give you a quick update on what's going to happen over the weekend. Yes, it's one of the most adrenaline-packed weekends. It's the first Formula One event for the calendar, for the 2025 calendar. We've got Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari, so it's going to be epic. But this weekend, I'm not just going to break down the whole F1 scene. I'm going to try go into some of the business side to it, the money, any financial lessons that I can share over the weekend, because it is one of the most high stakes and high reward events out there, from multi-million-dollar budgets to how it affects the economy, and not only that, like who I meet, what sort of interactions that I can I get out of them, and how, if someone is thinking about maybe coming to the Formula One, what is there in it except for just the sporting side to it. I had an amazing time last time, so this time hopefully I'll try to capture as much as I can. So make sure you buckle up, as this is going to be one great weekend. Just touched down in Melbourne, waiting for our bags and off to the hotel before we head over to day one practice. We've got pickup service and we've got lovely Sue here who is waiting to help me take me to the hotel.
We are in so much debt that by 2030 it's going to be something like $86 billion in debt. And what these idiots have done here has been so disastrous for small business. We have had, in the last 12 months, more small businesses go into bankruptcy
Heaps.
than there's ever been.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who are struggling. That's absolutely true. I see it every day.
Whoa, that was an interesting taxi ride. It's always important to have a chat with local people. You learn lots about the economy. The most fascinating thing, which I will probably find some time to talk about, was their death tax that she went on about. It's crazy. Apparently it's the only state in Australia that has that tax. So yeah, we'll talk about it a bit more. Just checking in now, heading into the hotel. We are at the Intercontinental. Looks pretty swanky. So, looks like was dropped off at the wrong gate. Now I think I have to walk about a K to the right gate. Fun times. Fun fact, costs around $400 million a year to run an F1 team. Crazy. We finally made it through out of that 2-hour walk. Now we're heading to the Paddock Club, which is in front of me. But yeah, that was a very, very long walk. Just shows what happens when everyone wants to come to the Formula One. That's the Red Bull station going through. I need one of them. Thanks. We're going into the paddock. Hi guys. Whoa, craziest part, walked through and Lamborghini told me that they had buggies waiting on that side to pick me up. Woo, fun, that could have come in handy. Gotta get the boys. Look at this sexy man.
Have a couple of drinks.
Oh, it's crazy. Hey. Day 2. Just check out this hotel. It's the Intercontinental in Melbourne. They really did stuff up my room.
Is someone inside?
If you open it, you'll see all the stuff for someone. And I don't know if my bags have been brought in here.
Oh, it's just possible.
But they did make it up with another new room, which is quite nice. We've got James Figueroa ready to go for day 2. It's day 2 here in Melbourne. We're heading back to the Grand Prix for the qualifying session today. Super excited to show you all how it all goes. Personally, my 2 favorites going into this weekend is Carlos Sainz and Lando. So I really hope Carlos kind of pulls up the rank and shows them what it's got. Personally, yesterday was a very interesting day. Had lots going on, met lots of cool people. I think it was a very long, tiring day just because I got in from Adelaide. We went to a Lamborghini event. They had the launch of their new Temerario. I reckon last night would have cost them nothing shy of 50 to 100 grand, especially putting up the car on the boat was pretty spectacular. Today I'm going to kind of go through some of the team costs and stuff like that. So I'll start making some content around that. I think the number one thing that we want to focus on is for a high-powered sport like this, they spend a lot. They're the most efficient at budgeting because they do have some matrix that they need to work within, and it shows us a reflection of what we can do in our personal lives, businesses or whatever, because that is what it's all about, really, budgeting and making sure that you have the right teams, right people, right finance allocations. So yeah, that's how I see it, and we'll stay tuned. This time, day 2 is about to get on. We're out here just lining up to get in, and it's going to be an amazing day ahead. Say what you're saying.
It's the experience, right? It's something that money can't buy. Being here, a group of people that we have, networking, putting your name out there, something that money can't buy. Your winning personality. The world's your oyster. It opens doors that are almost impossible to open.
Well, not only that, I think it's like you build long-term friends as well. Like it's not always just about money. Like you know, Kamala and stuff. Met him now 2 times. I think we're pretty close friends now.
But this about life in general, it's all about relationships. It's not about money. The money comes, relationships come first. That's the next thing. It all depends on what you value in your life, whether it's relationships or making a very short-sighted view on things and just it's money. It's not about money. It's never been about money. It's always been around relationships. How you treat each other.
I'm back in Perth, and what an amazing 4 days we've had at the Melbourne F1. Can't be thankful enough for getting the opportunity to head over to Melbourne for the Formula 1 for the 2nd time in a row. Next year I'm not sure if I'll be going or if I'll be maybe doing some other country rather than Melbourne. Let's find out next year. As for now, I think I just want to quickly debrief on the few things that I've been working on over the last 3 to 4 months. There's lots that's been happening. I've had lots happen in the last few months. We've been working on some very big commercial sales. I have started stepping back into the commercial sales space for Flex, mainly because I feel that a lot of people are wanting to talk to me directly for their gym works and designs and stuff like that because of our recent partnership with Primal Strength as well. So that's going really cool. I've got some big updates to give you all in the next month or so once it's official, but that space is looking very promising for us. Aside from that, from a life angle, I think a lot of times people kind of look at social media and go, oh, you know, it's all easy, or it all comes quite easily. But one thing that I want to sort of say, which not many people a lot of people might not know, is that I currently work 40 to 60 hours a week, if not more. So, you know, if you feel that is enough or not enough, or you need to maybe use that as a reference point for yourselves to understanding where you're at with that kind of level of work. I think 40 to 60 is like on the lower end. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of stress, a lot of different things. I have 2 kids as well, so yeah, life's quite hectic. Apart from that, I was sick leading up to Melbourne. I don't know what happened. After one of those 10 or 15k runs, I just woke up the next day feeling absolute crap. You know, I've always talked about like the last few months not having too many distractions, because I think that was one of the biggest faults that I had. I took on too many different types of jobs and too many different businesses, too many startups, and not having one clear goal. In the last 2-3 weeks, I've been lucky enough to get to a position where I have cleared 2 of my biggest distractions. I will say more about this on my next vlog, as it's all still quite confidential at the moment. Having that just being deleted off my brain has made such a big difference to my mental capacity. You know, I still recently met a few business owners who are in a lot of different spaces, and I sat there looking at them going, yes, that's good, but I don't know how much longer you can do this. But you know, I guess we all have to kind of go through that journey to realize it for ourselves, which I did. I strongly don't recommend anyone to have multiple things happening at the same time, especially multiple startups. If you've got like 3 well-established businesses, or maybe you buy another well-established business, maybe there is some vertical synergies in that to your business, then yes, but not startups. It takes up too much time. The next few months are looking very busy for me. We've got a trip to Germany next month. We've got a trip to China the following month. Lots happening in the flex space as well, potentially opening 2 more new stores. The life of a founder, CEO is not as glamorous as it looks on social media. It is a lot of work. So if you're willing to do the work, I think the reward will definitely come.